So I'm a bit late for my ride already, and I was trying to get everything together and I couldn't freaking find the Allen key to move my Wahoo from my road bike to my gravel bike, because there might be gravel components that were going on here. But that being said, it sounds like one of my buddies I'm riding with is running 15 minutes late, whereas I'm only running 10. So solid start to the morning. Well, it's actually about noon. Okay, so now that the camera is working and set up, I can actually talk a little bit about the ride that I had yesterday on Saturday, and then show off the bike that I rode during that ride. It's actually my gravel bike, but just a little overview of that ride, and then a little bit about myself. So yesterday, one of the coldest days, the coldest day we've probably had in San Antonio the year of 2021, even though we're only it was the 9 days in. The high was in the high 40s, and it was really, really foggy and nasty out, and then dreary all day. And we went out. I was wearing fingerless gloves, which was a mistake, but I don't really own gloves that have fingers because it's really not that cold generally here in San Antonio in South Texas. But I have a windbreaker that works pretty well at that temperature, just with a jersey on under it. And that windbreaker, once I get moving, it starts out really, really cold, but once I get moving, I warm up pretty quick. And then I had actually bought some tights, some 3/4 tights that go down to about mid-calf, that work really, really well in that kind of weather. But it was just a couple of buddies and I getting out, doing a nice little ride. The first group ride I've had this year. Haven't had much time to get out and about because the sun goes down super early right now, around 5:30 every day. So I get off work at 5, and then 30 minutes is not enough time to do anything, and I am just not the type of person to get up super early and go on a bike ride before work. So a little bit about me. My name is Marcus. I live in San Antonio. I've lived here. I actually came here for college and then stuck around. I've lived here for a little over 11 years now, but we'll see what's going to change in the future. My fiance is currently in med school, and she's looking at her residency programs for next year when she graduates, so be following her around. But really, biking for me has been a great way to ride out this weird world that we currently find ourselves in with a pandemic. Really taken my fitness to the next level, and I'm actually, at the beginning of the pandemic, back in March, April time, wasn't riding all as much as I wanted, but really took the opportunity to commit myself to riding the past 10 months, I guess now, and have gotten out a lot, gotten in pretty decent shape, really expanded my repertoire, and then lost a decent amount of weight doing the same thing. So I thought that this would be, putting some videos up would be a great way for me to show off the city that I love, to show off the passion that I have for cycling, and to chronicle hanging out with friends and getting out on San Antonio and Texas roads. Just a really, really cool way of exploring and showing off a little bit of what I love so much and what really brings me a lot of joy. So hopefully you get to see that too. All right, so riding with me today are Patrick and Matt. Matt is on an REI co-op bike.
Yeah.
That's it's pretty tight steel.
The clearance special.
The clearance special. He had to replace his left crank because he had missed the threads on putting some flat pedals on it and then wanted to take them off. And now the left crank is real sketchy. And so we're gonna find out if it pops off his bike while we're going up a hill today.
It's not sketchy.
And Patrick, who's the guy who got us into cycling, on a Surly that has seen many iterations at this point, Did you start with drop bars? You didn't. It's always been flat bars, right?
I was too cheap for drop bar.
Yeah, there you go. It is too cheap.
Too cheap for drop bar.
But to be fair, he has changed his front fork a couple of times. It used to be suspension. Now it's not, because we were out running him every time we were riding. But his tires are all new, and he's got a dope ass new drivetrain. So we're gonna see how it goes. But they both can't keep up with me on my Marin. Oh shit, and we're running a light. So
Can't admit that on camera though.
all right, so Patrick, where are we going to today?
We have no idea.
No idea, huh?
That way.
That way? So we'll see.
No one is leading.
No one's leading. If you can believe it or not, it's actually past noon and it's this nasty out. So, but the roads are pretty clear so far, but we'll see what happens. So we're trying to figure out where we're going.
So we could ride this all the way down to Commerce and take Commerce into town. Dude, I like that. Let's go. Northwest 36. Yeah.
So it looks like we're gonna turn into downtown, probably check out some of the old haunts, maybe show off the Alamo today. Probably not. We weren't wanting to really hit the missions, do that in a separate thing, but at least now we have kind of a plan, I guess.
You're gonna practice my cyclocross carry. Yeah, down a hill.
So we found this gravel-ish road that looks like they're just doing construction on it. So
Former Greenway.
yeah, former Greenway. There you
Greenway.
think?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's hope it's any good. Let's hope I don't lose my freaking camera, considering this is my first ride with it. But hey, we rode the gravel bikes out today for a reason, even though we were keeping it within the city limits. So might as well utilize it. I'm sure somebody will get mad at us eventually. That's true. They also can't keep up with me because I'm so fucking fast. And honestly, if you're not riding with your friends and attacking at every possible moment to try and beat them, because everything's a race, you're losing, obviously. So they handicapped me, made me bring out my steel bike today.
Hey, I think we're getting a not accurate picture of reality here.
Okay, whatever you say. I'm on the one bike. He's got 3 rings up front that he can work with. Doesn't look like this road goes very much further. But hey, we rode it. Are we gonna keep going? Is this it? All right, so we're. Well, that was a good little gravel section.
That's bike packing for you.
That's bike packing. Never know when you're gonna have to switch it up.
This is where we're sleeping on our race to the capital.
Yeah, this is where we're sleeping tonight, apparently. Here's our entrance into downtown. A lot of road noise. But San Antonio skyline.
I lost my glasses!
Oh shit! Why? That's the right reaction to losing your glasses. As he dies. But yeah, San Antonio downtown's nice. We can't see the Space Needle yet. Or Tower of the Americas as it actually is called here.
It's okay, I found them at WordPress. They were Ray-Bans. They were fucking polarized Ray-Bans.
Yeah, that you found?
He just lost them.
I know. Caught it on camera.
Oh shit.
San Antonio definitely feels old in its downtown. But then you get places like this spot that's like totally new. I don't know, it's weird, man.
Yeah, it's part of having been an underwater city for so long.
That's it. That's it. We were
to Atlantis.
We were basically Venice, and then Saint Anthony, our namesake, came around and
Also,
drained it.
Dwarka.
Yeah,
Krishna's holy
Dwarka.
city under the sea.
It's true. Dwarka is an island. That's where his family's from. Tropical island. Yeah.
Pronounced
Yeah.
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa. Not like the singer.
She put our family on the map.
So, but yeah, we got a lot of really, really cool spots. Like this random church. I've actually been to a wedding there, interestingly enough. Or is this the church I went? This is the church I went to the wedding at. I lied. That's where I went. Captain's wedding. It's pretty fun. Lots of standing and kneeling. So we are riding back through downtown now because we decided we didn't want to get food anywhere in the south because we saw a bunch of spots where there were way too many people in a small area, and we like to follow social distancing rules, so at least to an extent. I mean, there are 3 of us on this bike ride right now, but I know where these jokesters have been.
I haven't left my house in a week.
El Milagrito is one of my favorite taco spots in San Antonio. But we're gonna sit down, but we're not gonna go inside. We're gonna sit outside, try and maintain our social distance. Tycoon Flats is burgers, but you know, past 1, so obviously I need breakfast tacos or something. Maybe a breakfast torta, in fact. I'm kind of feeling it. We've been coming to this place since college. 10 years, something about that. And in fact, the fraternity that I'm in, or that I was a part of during college, and then most of my buddies now are from that fraternity still, there's a jersey hanging up inside for that fraternity. It's pretty cool that they allowed us to frame a jersey and stick it inside because we came here so much. But they've got the best food, and it's, I mean, you can see there's pictures on the menu, which is how you know it's a good spot. And they've got 2 different sauces. Matt, which is your favorite sauce?
I don't think I've ever had them without, you know, the other same foods.
Okay, so you do both?
Both.
What's your favorite sauce?
I don't know, but I'm uncomfortable.
I'm glad that we got that on camera.
I was all
That's
trying
what we
to make
needed.
some micro adjustments for it.
Yeah. I usually go with the red sauce because it's the lighter of the 2.
But less spicy.
Less spicy, which is, you know, you would feel like it's counterintuitive, but that's how it works around here, man.
Green is good.
Yeah.
Real good.
We ordered you a water. Did you want a horchata too? What were you getting?
It's a lot of sugar.
All right, so this cat's full-time job is to beg for food at El Milagrito. We haven't really given it too much heed, but he's set up shop since we're the only people out here, as you can see.
With the cheese sauce for it.
Yeah, we're gonna give him the cheese sauce, which is what they call one of these sauces. But yeah, the red stuff, they call it the cheese sauce. But I got a patty sausage torta it comes with refried beans, cheese, egg, all that good stuff, and then an extra taco because I'm hungry. And then of course we have no Milagrito meal is complete without slightly burnt coffee, which in my mind is the best way for it to be. Matt disagrees though.
I like mine raw.
He likes Patrick likes his raw coffee.
Chew the little green beans.
Yeah, raw coffee. Just chew on the beans.
So there's the most caffeine.
He got barbacoa. He's already almost done with it. Barbacoa tacos, but he also got horchata, which will be coming.
It's clear.
Yeah, that's water, but his horchata is coming. He just got a little one because he couldn't drink the entire big one. And then Matt's tacos aren't here yet, but you got pastor tacos, right?
And a bean and cheese.
And a bean and cheese, because you know it's past 2. But yeah, I'm about to eat lots of this food.